Okay, hi, good morning, everybody. I'd like to thank boss for giving me this opportunity. I didn't expect it at all, because I don't have any professional cert or anything. I'm just a self-taught drummer. I only have like rock school certificate. So if I make any mistakes along the way, please feel free to interject and correct me. Okay. All right. So today I'll be sharing two concepts. So the first one is how to beef up your songs with ghost notes. This is not really linear, so it's like you have ghost notes that are on overlapping with hi-hat patterns as well. So for instance, let me give an example. A group without any ghost notes sounds like this. Then ghost notes. Yeah, so I'm going to teach you guys a few patterns that can be applied to first 4/4 groups, and then maybe to 7/8 and to 12/8 as well. Okay, so the first thing I want you guys to try is to try this pattern. It's 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. So on the screen you guys can see the pattern. It's 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. And it's important for the 1, 2, 3 and the 4 to be played with your arm, your forearm, and then the and to be played with your wrist. So it's like arm, wrist, wrist, arm, wrist, wrist, arm, wrist, wrist, arm, wrist, wrist. Yeah. Okay, good. So the next step is to add a ghost note on the E's of each of the quarter note groups, right? So it's important that it's a ghost note, so it needs to sound like this. All right, so the next thing is to add a diddle, but you shouldn't take out the wrist on the ends. You should make sure that it overlaps, and make sure that you play the and with the wrist. Okay, so. Yes. Okay, let's try a bit faster. 2, 3, 4, and. Okay, so if you guys are already good at this, you might want to try open-handed. So yeah. Next step is to add a rim shot on the 2 and the 4. So it sounds like this. Okay, maybe you can simulate the bass drum by playing on the 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Now you can try open-handed. If you're up for the challenge, you can try open-handed. So. Okay, slowly, maybe slowly, you can try open-handed. Okay, so the next pattern is 1 and a rest the end, 3 and a rest the end, right? So it's like. And it's important to, you guys can see on the slides, there's a wrist, the A is for arm, then the W is for wrist. So it's important to preserve that pattern so that the accents are very consistent. So arm, wrist, arm, wrist, arm, arm, wrist, arm, wrist, arm. Okay, good. Now the next step is to add a ghost note in every 16 note that is not used up, right? So it's like. Yeah, let me get the slide for that one. So. Okay, now you can simulate the bass drum. So. This is to add in the diddles, right? So it becomes okay, yeah, good, you got it. So now can we add the rim shots on the 2 and the 4? let's try with a click. Okay, maybe 70 BPM. 3, 4. A bit slower? Okay, sure. Okay, fifth, sure, sure. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good, but the only problem is some of you are using your wrist all the way, right, for all the hi-hats. But it's important to make the accents for the arm, everything that's with an A, right? You should try and play with your arm so that the accent pattern is preserved, right? So it's like 3, 4. Okay, yeah, can we go a bit faster now? Maybe let's try 65 BPM. 3, 4. So last increment in the speed, let's try 80. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, thank you. I think most of you got it already. Okay, so for the fast learners, again, the same thing, try open-handed. All right, let's go and take a look at the next slide. Okay, so let's go back to another of the previous bass pattern, previous hi-hat and ghost note pattern, but this time we are adding in the diddles as well. So it's back to this arm, wrist, wrist. So again, let's try this slowly first. 55 BPM. 3 and 4 and. Okay, now this is back to hi-hat on the 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 header. It's not 1 and a resty end. Okay, so it's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Okay, now let's add in the ghost notes. Okay, very good. Let's go a bit faster. 65. 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, it's important to preserve the arm, wrist, wrist. Otherwise, the accents sound a bit messy. Okay, good. Let's go to last increment in speed, which is 85, 2, 3, and 4 and. Okay, good. Now the next step is to add a bass drum a pattern. So let's start with the easy one. So this one. Okay, next pattern. 2, 3, go. Okay, now let's try this pattern. So without the ghost notes. Okay, the challenge would be to add the double bass on the and the of the two, right? So 3, 4, and. Okay, let's go to 55. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's add the double bass in the second count. 3 and 4 and. Okay, and a reminder to preserve the arm wrist pattern for the hi-hats. Alright, so if it's too challenging, let's try an easier pattern, like 4 on the floor, but with one double kick. So this one. So let me explain to you guys why it's important to preserve this accent pattern, right? So let's say you want to switch to the right and the bell. So you can, instead of just doing this, you can do this. You can do this. So the accent's going to be on the bell, right? Okay, good. Yeah, so now the next thing is to put the two patterns together, right? So remember you guys did this pattern. And then the first one is this. Second one is. So now it's combining together, so it sounds like this. And so. Okay, yeah, we can try it slowly first. So it's like. Now we can add the snare on the 2 and the 4. Yeah, let's try it. 65. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same ghost note. So it's like 1 E and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E, 1 E and 2 E, 3 E and 4 E. Okay, I think you guys can try and work on it like leisurely. Okay, so it takes a lot of coordination. So you should try maybe like as little as 3 notes at a time. Yeah, so 3 notes at a time to really build up the coordination, and then you add notes in stages. Okay, you can also do like full 16 notes in one hand with this ghost note pattern. Okay, so let me go a bit slower. So it's like same ghost note pattern, but 16 notes on the hi-hat. So it's like. Okay, yeah. So this is the groove that is used to play the Dirty Loop song, Follow the Light, in the pre-chorus. So the drummer actually plays 16 notes at 110 BPM. So maybe I can show you. It sounds really nice with all the ghost notes. And there's also a diddle, so there's a diddle in the 1 E and 2 E. The is a diddle, so it's like. So the groove is this. The groove for the chorus is this. Yeah, this is an application for this groove. Okay, and then for the song Rock You, for the chorus, I play this groove. So let me play that again. Yep. Okay, that's the application of this pattern. Okay. All right. So the next thing is to play this with a syncopated drum beat. Let's try without the ghost notes first. Okay, let's try slowly. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, maybe you can add the arm, wrist, wrist, arm, wrist, wrist. So it's like Okay, good. Now let's try the second half of the bar you see on the screen. So this is when you add the ghost note diddles Okay, so so 7/8. This is, let's try the skeleton groove, right? So skeleton groove is, okay. Now let's try the second, like from the 1, 2, 3, from the 4. Okay, let's try from the 4 all the way to the 7. Okay, so okay, let's try from the 4 all the way to the 7 very slowly. So okay. Yeah, yeah, Daniel is doing the 4 and the 5, right? Yeah, good. You want to try the 4 and the 5? Let's try. Everybody try the 4 and the 5 only. Okay, let's go all the way to the 7 now. So 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. So okay, you want to try from the beginning now? Just one very slow bar from the beginning. Okay. From the beginning, one very slow bar. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, sure, sure. So okay, now we can add in the double bass. So yeah, maybe this can be like a challenge. Yeah, but the main focus is the ghost note. Yep, so work on that. That's very important. Okay, metric modulation. So I think this is probably the highlight of today. Okay, so can you guys try the pattern on the screen first? So 1 and a resty N, 3E, 4 N. Yeah, this one is pretty easy, okay, obviously. So now let's go and try the metric modulation. So how I've like tried to divide this is into a group of 3 plus another 3 and another 2. So it's 3 quarter notes, another 3 quarter notes, and one more group of 2 quarter notes. Okay, so the first group is this. That's one group. And we're going to play 2 times of that group. And then the last 2 quarter notes are simply 1 and a rest EN. So does everybody get that? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, everybody got it? Yeah, I think you guys got it. Okay, let's try that a bit faster. Okay, maybe 100. 3, go. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay, yep. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, now let's go and let me go to the next slide. Okay. Okay, now this is another bass pattern. So let's just try the first bar. Okay, on preferably on your right foot. Okay, so 2, 3. Together we'll click at a slower speed. Let's try at 70 BPM. 2, 3. First bar only. 3. Okay, one bar only. Okay, so okay, 3, 4. 3, 3, 4. Okay, good. Now, can you guys all say 1 on the beginning of the 4th quarter note group, right? So on the 4th quarter note group of the first bar, right? So it's like 1, okay, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay, good. Let's try the next bar, the second bar on its own. So it's like rest EN, rest E, 3, rest EN. 3, 3, 4, rest EN, rest E, 3, rest EN, rest EN, rest E, 3, rest EN. Okay, now let's try the whole 2-bar phrase, right? So 1, 2, 3, go. One. Okay, very good. Can we try maybe 100? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Yeah, I think you guys got it already. Okay, I think yeah. It's okay. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay, now we're gonna put it together with this this drum beat. I'm pretty sure you guys know this drum beat, right? So okay, so let's try only the notes in the first 3 quarter note groups of the first bar. So rest, 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 okay, rest. Okay, maybe you can add the bass on the 4 as well. Okay, so. Okay, slowly, 86 BPM. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, now let's play. That is a group of 3 notes, 3 quarter notes. So can we try play that twice of that without stopping? Okay, so like this. Let me show you again. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's try and add the notes on the second half of the second bar, right? So it's like. Yep, that is correct. That's correct. Okay, let's try a bit faster at 110. 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay, very good. So this is metric modulation with a group of 3 plus 3 plus 2 quarter notes, right? Okay, so the whole point of this is to be able to do it with the Rosanna shuffle, okay? So now let's try the Rosanna shuffle, everything except for the ghost notes, right? And then again, please preserve the arm and wrist components of the Moeller technique, because otherwise the accents will be very messy, okay? Okay, let's try this slowly together with the click. This is where it gets tricky. 2, 3, 4. Okay, good job, good job. Okay, now let's try a bit faster at 100. Okay, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, the last step will be to add the full Rosanna shuffle, right? So let's just do a bit of recap. Let's play Rosanna shuffle without any metric modulation. So. Maybe try slowly then. 3 and 4 and. It with a 4/4. Let's try a 4/4 groove first, right? And I'm going to show you guys how you can apply this Rosanna shuffle as like a 2-bar fill for a 4/4 groove. Okay, let's try at a slower speed first. 3, 4. So. Okay, so have you guys heard this drum beat before? It's in 12/8, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's add in the ghost notes, right? All the notes on the screen. So it's okay, very good. Now I'm going to show you guys how you can apply this and Rosanna to metric modulation. So the first half of the modulation is this one. Then the second half of the modulation is Rosanna. And then it's 2 quarter notes, and then it resolves back to a 4/4 drum beat. Okay? If you guys see the score, you'll understand. So together with the 4/4 drum beat, sounds like this. So it's like again. And now the next thing is to combine the Rosanna modulation and this modulation together. Okay, so it sounds like this. So. So 2 bars of a 4/4 drum beat and then 2 bars of this combined modulation, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 bars. So maybe I'll apply it to a song and show you guys. Make a dragon wanna retire, man, I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot. And my band about that, break it down. Girls hit you Yeah, that's how you can apply it. It's just a 2-bar fill. Yeah. Okay, sure.
Hallelujah. Girl, sit your hallelujah. Cause uptown with Saint Laurent, gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman, I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man, I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot. And my band right up there, let's break it down. Girl, sit your hallelujah. Girl, sit your hallelujah. Ooh, just as